such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
No wonder there are Sealies around here. A Sealy also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels
Sealy lore.
So the same is true of Sealies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their now. I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have been Moika,
Sealy lore.
inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are not to mention all the memories and legends recorded within the old, just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss, what then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
He's a survivor of Conria. That's impressive.
Conria?
That's right. My family. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even...
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure you have that chance before you now.
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings. Their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for...
Whose side you taking?
Can I say something?
No!
I once carried the hopes of many people.
He's saying
and I was also
anyway. No one even answered him.
To save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong. They overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination.
That's right.
You're done.
Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally
the
meaningful,
captain
they
is
may
speaking.
also...
Yeah, we're just one.
The power from the device will allow me to... Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods...
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so... But what are you really trying to protect? The land?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, traveler.
I want to win! What are these options? I don't want to sound like a moron. I want to win.
Fine.
Tell me what you
I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebear, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your...
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably solid.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up.
What questions do we have? Well, it's not gonna show us anything.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
Tell me.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer the one you wish to know about. I call her the ruler of death. She helped Napa. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
The heavenly principles.
She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so,
Self-pity?
please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of... Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact... If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have... You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy, you come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention them. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? Did I? You come to me with many questions.
Right.
Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably. No matter.
Young girl?
What? Did I? You come to me with many questions.
Who? Yeah. We buddies now. Nine, that's a long ways away. Very long ways away.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. We tracked down 3 scholars. Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kush.
I've never heard those. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current... And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from a rampage of the Abyss. When the situation only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so... extreme for him.
You've met him already?
You know Dainsleif? No one knows Dainsleif.
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess.
The princess.
He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against...
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan...
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules, like I said before. When a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand, but if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back in the face of their bravery. I must respond in kind.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure the Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so...
When you put it that way, I'm up. Alright.
Captain.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave...
That will definitely help relieve some pressure.
It's an order. I will make that clear.
Excellent. I appreciate your trust.
Look at him. He's so cool. Sorry. I'm not being weird or anything. Boots. Them things are spiky. Leave the speaker's chamber. I love the speaker's oh, great.
That hurts.
Then what are you? The only choices are weird or anything. But you said you're neither.
Stay still.
Oh.
Your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
I'm observant. I was looking at him because his design is cool. And I've been waiting for him to be in the game because he looked cool in the comics.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But
yeah, I haven't like read
don't worry
any
too
of the
much.
comics.
You
I'm
have
not
us
that
by
big a
your side.
fan. But I've read some of the stuff of him because he's cool.
If there's
Like
one
me.
thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming! Coming! Something...
I was just hiding in the back, you know, taking a picture. Is that the end? No. Oh, of course. It's not the end of the story without going to the inn and sleeping. What? What is this? Oh, it's sparkly. How you doing, Fatbeard? What you up to? I tell you what I've been up to all day, prepping for tomorrow. All sorts of cooking and stuff. What? Where does it want me to go?
Swarm Fury.
I don't think I've ever been there. Yeah, this is the weary end. I don't know where the other two thingy-majiggies are.
Auroron.
Oh dear.
Granny?
Auroron's dead.
What's wrong, Granny? I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that...
Pretty sure I apologized
All she ever does
those
is
times
yell.
too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a... I'm not the one who...
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny.
You better
The
be
story and the
sincere.
characters are getting so
This is an
complex. I remember
incredibly
simpler
I'm being
times
sincere, I promise. I know
where you met
what
a
I did was
bard
risky,
and
I
you
know I
fought a
made some bad
dragon.
choices. But not because I thought I was special, but
Now
because
things
I
are
wanted
very
to help Natlan
complicated.
as much as I can.
Ooh, hold on a second. Your numbers have been really high for stream averages. That's always good to hear. So I'm going over some game offers for free Steam keys and giving them to people that have them on their wish list. What's this? Oh. Well, that sounds fun. You're doing
Of course, in the end,
some
I just
streamer
ended
homework.
up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple...
You're welcome. Just make
I still
sure
know
to
who
thank Aoife
Aoife is. He orders vegetables. That's all I know.
I will.
Is they talk about him a lot,
Don't feel
and he
too
orders some
grateful.
vegetables. No,
I tampered
no,
with
he's
the
a
bag to copy
veterinarian.
portion
We
of your
learned that
memories.
too. We're not getting anywhere. He's like, it's like, what's his name? Dobson. He's like Detective Dobson. No one knew who he was. You just heard the name in every episode. And then at the very end of
I
Psych,
didn't notice.
he was played by. Who was he played by? Can't remember his name.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one
No,
of
no,
my
no.
tricks.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer showed up at the end of the show. Maybe Val Kilmer will be Aoife. They'll go down at some point, and I don't want to waste the offers by not claiming the keys or playing the games. I'm just trying to make the most of it for the moment. Well, make the most of it. Sometimes really good things fall into your lap, and you just don't realize it right away until you I don't know how to finish that. What's an action that falls into your lap? I don't know.
Anyway, the Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions,
I understand.
but your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No!
That's really on
I said
auto. I
that
mean,
because I mean it!
I think I lost what they were
I
talking
can't
about.
believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally
But
let
seriously,
your fist do the talking.
music. Listen to
You're
this. Is a
not off the
Mexican
hook
restaurant
just yet.
music right here.
I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs.
I could listen to this forever.
And I meant
Hold on a
every
second. She said she's gonna
part of
break
it.
his legs. I remember that.
Could you not?
Trying to negotiate, are you?
Who knows? Your
Boy,
numbers may go up.
Make me an offer.
You may be going up in the world
Given
right now,
all the
Fatbeard.
good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off
You
the hook?
you
this
still
one
gonna
time?
hang out
I
and
promise to
with
do better in
losers
the
like
future.
me, you know, in my chat
Fine.
when you're all big and
Let this
famous?
slide for now, but I'll be watching.
Be like, yeah, I know,
We'll see if I
Fatbeard.
change my mind.
He gave me this.
Oh, the Traveler.
See this?
Paimon.
It was
Didn't expect to see
handcrafted.
you here.
Hello.
What's she mean? Surprised to see me here. Everybody comes here. Yeah, that's true. That fuzzy raid. That was pretty awesome. And it was also at a very enjoyable time. I remember I think I was there for one fuzzy raid. I think you got raided by Fuzzy twice. Semi recently. Trying to remember. Yeah, for several hours. Man, that's always so great when big streamers who have like hundreds of lurkers just hand them over to another streamer, you know, because they just chill him. And he made a great choice. You're an excellent stream to have in the background, you know, you're chill. Family friendly. Every time you tune in, there's something to laugh about. Especially when you're playing with me and I'm driving you insane. And for some, you're just entertaining. You're like, it's like I'm a, what's his name? Dale Griffith? What is John Candy's character's name in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? That's me, and you're Steve Martin. That's me, and that's like me, Weaver, and Apollo. We're all John Candy's character. And you're Steve Martin. It's actually very entertaining to watch. Like I actually watched that VOD today because it was just so funny, the way you were yelling at us. The pincushion. It's true. It's true.
Yes. Looking after
You are the
these little
pincushion to our
rascals is
pin.
rather exhausting.
Taking care of the traveler isn't
My camera's getting fuzzy again. I do need to get my lighting set up. Maybe I'll get myself something for Christmas that'll actually fix my lighting up a little. I'm not really caring too much about like high quality streams. As long as you can see the game and you can kind of see me. I want you to be able to see me. You can see my like reactions and stuff. Like as long as it's semi decent, then you know we can hang out. That's all I really want is, you know, to hang out. I wasn't even thinking about stream tonight. I don't even remember. I was just hopping on because I was looking for something to play. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream just in case there's someone chilling on the night before Thanksgiving who wants to hang out, you know? She said, I told someone in chat, I don't care about your level of skill. Then yelled at you guys shooting off the ship and missing the board. What are you doing? Yes. I remember her yelling that. I remember her saying that. And yeah, I remember her saying that. You were yelling at us. You said go for the board! And Apollo was already in the cannon waiting. I'm like, I'm jumping in on this action. Then we just shoot ourselves way over the burning blade. Way over. We missed our mark. And then, I mean, I'm not going to say anything. You abandoned the ship too and went for the board, but you know, we abandoned it first. You took an opportunity. But I mean, I got on that burning blade 4 times. 4 times. Those guys were sword lords, I will say that. And they were pretty good at running the ship and evading us. They were runners and they were really good at it. Because the second I dropped that anchor, someone caught it, and then 2 other guys just started beating me to death with a sword, and I had a harpoon gun and a sword. And when you got someone in front of you and someone behind you, you can't sword block both. So I'm just kind of spinning around trying to get out of there, eating. Man, what I have? I had some mangoes or something. Man, they was rough. It's so annoying when players who are really decent and actually semi-decent with naval. I don't think they weren't really managing their sails, but they were really good at evading us. They had some evasive maneuvers up their sleeves, so they were pretty good at the game, and they chose to run, which they did successfully. If that's how they wanted to play, that's fine. I think, even though we didn't get too much out of it, we had a good time. It was fun. It was really fun and it was really entertaining. I think it was really good for your stream too. We was all chilling and having a good time. They were, yeah. You couldn't do anything to them when I boarded while eating bananas. That's true, you was on bananas.